drive up to the Blue Mountains to do some solo canyoning. The original plan was to take a group of people out, but the weather wasn't great up there, and one of my other friends had to drop out because of an injury. So I thought, I'm going to do it myself, because I've always wanted to do canyons by myself, but I've never had the time or the confidence to do it. But I'm feeling good, feeling healthy. I'm feeling pumped, a bit nervous, but we'll see how we go. So enjoy. I'm here at the top of Empress Waterfall. I just arrived here at the car park, just trying to set up all my gear. Trust me, a helmet, gear check, boots, little socks, dry bag, harness, and the important wetsuit. It's quite wet and cold today. So that's pretty much the gear. I'll be bringing my own rope, and I have the bag. Hike down there in shorts and a rain jacket, and then when I get down the bottom I'm going to change it to put it in there. That is good. So while I was packing up my gear, I thought that I'd lost my keys, and I started looking at all of my pockets and various places and boxes that I thought that I might have left my keys. It just shows I was starting to get nervous and my brain was not functioning properly, and I eventually did find them, but it was a point where I was getting really nervous. Okay, so the rope I'm bringing is 230 meters, this one here and this one here. The reason why I'm bringing two ropes is because the waterfall is about 30 meters high. See, it's very green and lush here. It's a really great place to visit, even if you just want to come for a visit and look at the waterfall. Don't have to come canyoning, but it's nice trails, nice scenery. And the Blue Mountains in general is a really cool area. At least starting to feel pumped and motivated. Even though I've done this heaps of times, just being by yourself adds that element of uncertainty, because at least if you're with a group, they can help you if something goes wrong. By yourself, if you hurt yourself, you can be in trouble. But the lucky thing is, this is quite a popular canyon, so a lot of the tour guides will come through here. So the most I'd probably have to wait is like a couple of hours before someone comes through. Now that I've reached the start of the canyon, I get out of my dry clothes and get into my wetsuit. I use the dry bags that I bring with me to store my dry clothes so they don't get wet while It's a fun process getting changed in nature and then making sure everything will stay dry. And from here, once I get ready, I will slowly start to progress my way towards the canyon. The Empress has 4 jumps and a 30-meter abseil down a waterfall at the end. And as you can see, various little obstacles, wading through water, climbing down these little waterfalls and walking through the creek. The scenery down here is absolutely stunning, so green and lush. And today, on this day, it was very wet because of the rain. Here you can see I am abseiling down the waterfall. The water was crazy. The waterfall was bigger than usual because of the rain. When I got to a certain bit, I could feel the pressure of the waterfall in my head, and I hadn't felt that before. As I got down to the bottom, almost got stuck because of the knot that I tied in the rope bag. The rope bag could not be fed through my carabiner or my little critter device, and this meant that I got stuck. So what I had to do was untie the knot in the bag so then I could get the rope out of the bag and then feed the rope through the carabiner so that I could pull the rope down to retrieve the rope. Because when you go solo canyoning, you have to be able to get the rope back. So in this instance, what I did was I tied a knot called a European death knot, and this knot ties 2 ropes together, and it's a very secure knot. So then when I'm down at the bottom of the waterfall, I can retrieve the ropes by pulling on one end of the rope. The rope comes down. I'm glad to have made it down to the bottom of the waterfall. It was an awesome experience to do this solo, and at the bottom I was fortunate enough to find a tourist who was just happened to be visiting the waterfall, and I asked him if he could hold the camera for me so I could do this little cheeky backflip.
Yeah.
And there we go, nice little backflip. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. The process it took me to be able to abseil down this canyon by myself was almost a 2-year process. When I first started learning, I went with a tour guide. I went on a few of them and I really enjoyed it. And while I was doing them, I think I would like to learn how to do this because it'd be fun to take friends or groups of people I know out on these adventures because it was so much fun. During the winter, I enrolled into a weekend course to learn how to tie abseils and set anchors and learn all about the equipment needed. And over the winter, I slowly acquired the equipment. And then when the next summer came around, spring, summer, I invited some friends that I knew on a trip and I guided them for the first time. And that went successful. And then I was able to bring more groups of people out. And then I went on more difficult canyons, and then my friend and I, we improved our skill set and our knowledge. So fast forward 2 years later, we get to this point where I thought, I think I have the experience and the fitness to tackle this by myself. So this was a 2-year process. So once again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.